The film opens with Anna chatting with her sister and brother-in-law about her passion for art and her dream of launching her own gallery. However, her brother-in-law dismisses her aspirations, insisting that art is meaningless and won't secure her future. He points out that although Anna graduated from art school, she now works at an art gallery, barely making enough to afford rent. Anna counters, explaining that life in New York is pricey and that many young people share her struggles. Uncomfortable with her presence, her brother-in-law suggests she find another place to live. Frustrated, Anna apologizes and promises to move out quickly. Later, she heads to her job at the gallery where a high-stakes auction is about to take place. Claire, the gallery manager, warns the team to avoid mistakes and, noticing stains on Anna's clothes, assigns her to the front door to greet guests and hand out catalogs as a form of punishment. After finishing her task, Anna confides in her colleague Amy about her challenges and her dream of owning a gallery, feeling that the odds are stacked against her. While reviewing the art catalogs, Anna spots a typo that mislabels an oil painting as acrylic. She promptly informs Claire, who corrects the error before the auction starts. Claire reprimands the responsible employee, stressing the painting's high value and the potential consequences of losing customers and closing the exhibition if Anna hadn't stepped in. For the first time, Anna feels proud as Claire praises her in front of the team. That evening, Anna overhears her sister and brother-in-law speaking negatively about her, but she doesn't grasp their full meaning. Later, as she drifts off to sleep, Claire calls with exciting news. She has chosen Anna to travel to London to help oversee an auction. Thrilled, Anna eagerly asks about the departure time, and Claire informs her that the plane leaves in just 2 hours. Rushing to pack her suitcase, Anna can't help but notice her sister and brother-in-law's satisfaction with her imminent departure. Anna almost finishes packing her suitcase when her senior co-workers, Renee and Suzette, casually reveal they're on a different flight. "Oh no, you're not on this flight," she exclaims. "I'm not traveling with you." They explain that their flight was full, so she's on one that departs in 4 hours. Meanwhile, Anna's own flight won't take off for another 4 hours. In that moment, the realization hits her: they brought her to the airport early just to assist with their luggage and last-minute needs. As the junior employee, she feels powerless to say no. "Why did you have me come so early?" she asks. "Don't worry about the bags, silly. Enjoy your flight," they reply. Unbeknownst to them, a female airport staff member overhears the conversation. Shortly after, their indifferent boss, Claire, approaches. She shows no concern that Anna will be left waiting alone for hours, focused solely on ensuring Anna remains alert for work the next day. Once Renee, Suzette, and Claire leave, Anna finds herself alone. Welcome to being glued to your phone 24/7. London, so exciting. See you there, she thinks. When the airport staff member checks Anna's seat assignment, she's shocked to see it's a cramped spot next to the restroom. Feeling sympathetic, the staff member makes a quick decision and upgrades Anna to first class. Unbeknownst to Anna, this small change is about to lead her to a wealthy man who will change her life forever. "Just got upgraded," she shares. "See. It wasn't a mess," someone comments. After everything is settled, a manager takes her to the first-class lounge. It's her first taste of luxury, and she fully embraces the experience. Just as she finishes a phone call and turns around, she bumps into a handsome man. Before Anna can react, the first-class staff quickly smooth over the awkward moment. With her face mask on, she feels oddly shielded, her features not immediately recognizable. She assumes that brief encounter is a one-off, but fate has other plans. They end up sitting next to each other on the flight, and Anna notices a fresh juice stain on his pants, causing her to cringe in secondhand embarrassment. Then she realizes he's right next to her. She hopes to remain unnoticed, but her distinctive eyebrows make anonymity difficult. Thankfully, he's genuinely kind and easygoing, treating her with warmth that eases the tension. As the flight progresses, their conversation flows effortlessly. What begins as small talk gradually dissolves any awkwardness. The man introduces himself as William and, a bit hesitant, asks what brings Anna to London. With a smile, she tells him it's for business. His reaction suggests he assumes she's a director, and rather than correct him, Anna lets him believe it. After all, once the flight is over, they'll likely go back to being strangers. As Anna's journey unfolds, she discovers that William hails from a wealthy and esteemed family in London. Despite his attempts to carve out his own path, he feels he hasn't accomplished much yet. This is partly why he admires Anna. He sees her as someone who has achieved significant success at a young age. Their conversation flows effortlessly, and before they realize it, time slips away. At one point, Anna drifts off, only to be gently awakened by a flight attendant. Still half asleep, she almost pockets 2 adorable salt and pepper shakers, but the attendant quickly intervenes. Soon, they land, and Anna follows her director to the hotel. As they stand outside, an elegant woman with a commanding presence approaches. This woman is Catherine, William's mother. With a single glance, she seems intrigued by Anna. William casually mentions that Anna is from New York and shares the amusing story of how juice spilled on his pants during the flight. Mid-conversation, Catherine focuses entirely on Anna and inquires about her destination. Before Anna can fully respond, Catherine warmly invites her into her car. Though Anna hesitates, the invitation is hard to resist. Feeling a bit awkward, she ultimately agrees and steps into the luxurious vehicle. During the drive, Catherine's curiosity intensifies as she fires off questions, almost as if assessing a future daughter-in-law. Up front, William offers an uneasy smile, clearly aware that his mother is getting carried away. Meanwhile, Anna grows increasingly anxious. To maintain her image as a director, she finds herself embellishing her story, and for the first time, she regrets the pride that led her to pretend. Amid the vibrant chaos of London, Anna's determination shines through, even as fatigue weighs her down. She rushes to the company meeting, just in time to hear the thrilling news: they've landed a significant project to help a billionaire auction off a priceless art collection. What Anna doesn't yet know is that this enigmatic billionaire is Catherine, and challenges are only just beginning. Renee and Suzette complicate matters further, claiming limited office space and relegating Anna to a dark, damp basement workspace. Despite this setback, Anna remains silent. She understands that earning Claire's recognition requires her to prove herself, no matter the circumstances. Diligently, she records every artwork's price, refusing to overlook a single detail. Just as she nears completion, a voice message interrupts her focus, an invitation from Catherine to a lavish party. Fortunately, the workday has ended. Navigating through the pouring rain, Anna arrives at the modest accommodations arranged by her superiors. She changes into her best outfit, fueled by quiet determination, and heads to the party. Catherine greets her with genuine enthusiasm, and though Anna initially feels out of place in such an elite setting, her perspective shifts as she admires the stunning paintings adorning the walls. Her eyes sparkle with excitement as she connects with the art. Shortly after, William introduces her to his stepfather, Julian. Meeting someone she has long admired leaves Anna nearly speechless with joy. "And Anna, I love your work, drunken wrestlers," Julian exclaims, playfully suggesting they celebrate with drinks. Just as she immerses herself in the moment, her phone buzzes. It's Claire. In her typical cold and commanding tone, Claire orders Anna to secure 2 nearly impossible to get opera tickets. Before Anna can respond, the call ends, and the weight of responsibility crashes down on her. She reluctantly admits she must leave to hunt for the tickets. To her surprise, Julian offers to help, easing her tension slightly. Catherine then invites them to a private study brimming with extraordinary masterpieces, resembling a hidden treasure trove of art history. Surrounded by these works, Anna feels completely at home. With professional insight and authentic passion, she begins discussing each painting, her explanations sharp and confident. The more she shares, the more impressed Catherine becomes. In the midst of their relaxed conversation, Julian inquires about Anna's company. When she mentions Urban, Catherine's eyes light up with excitement. She reveals that she has just decided to appoint Urban for the entire auction of her collection, leaving Anna utterly stunned. As everything aligns almost too perfectly, Catherine briefly considers putting Anna in charge. However, aware that the misunderstanding about her role could easily be exposed, Anna clarifies that she is just a staff member from New York there to assist, not in a position of authority. Impressed by Anna's humility and reasonableness, Catherine decides not to pursue the idea further. After that night, Anna dedicates herself wholeheartedly to her work. Meanwhile, Catherine quietly seeks ways to help her son, William, spend more time with Anna. She hands over the opera ticket situation to him, knowing he will seize the opportunity. William claims the tickets were left at home and suggests they go back to retrieve them together. Their conversation flows effortlessly as they journey, touching on big dreams, daily habits, and everything in between. Sharing stories brings them closer than either anticipated. After a moment of lingering anticipation, William pulls the opera tickets from his bag and surprisingly, Anna feels no anger. Instead, she gains a clearer understanding of his feelings for her. Shortly after, Claire returns from Rome, her commanding presence unchanged. Without much explanation, she tosses a dress to Anna, instructing her to manage everything. Knowing how challenging it is to secure those opera tickets, she has already reached out to 3 different people. When she learns that Renee and Suzette could not secure them, her hopes are low. Yet, Anna surprises everyone by handing the tickets to Claire, earning her praise and recognition. Despite the compliments, she senses the hostility from Renee and Suzette, but that only strengthens her confidence. Meanwhile, William becomes more direct in his pursuit of Anna, sending her an invitation. Holding the elegant dress Claire entrusted her with, Anna makes a bold choice to wear it and attend the event. Catherine clearly admires her, and the 4 of them walk into the venue together, almost like a family, surrounded by prominent figures in high society. For a moment, Anna feels like the successful young director everyone believes her to be. However, just as she begins to embrace that glamorous world, Claire pulls her back to reality, shattering the role she has been playing. Before too many questions arise, Anna panics and exits the event. Worried, William follows her, determined to seize this moment for just the 2 of them. He takes Anna to a cozy bar where, for the first time in a while, she feels relaxed. There's no pressure from Claire or interference from Renee and Suzette, just a warm evening where she can breathe and be herself, even if only for a brief moment. They stroll through quiet streets, lost in comfortable conversation, until they reach the hotel where Anna is supposedly staying. William hesitates but admits he wishes he could join her upstairs a little longer. Anxiety washes over Anna as she realizes she isn't actually staying at that luxurious hotel and the truth could surface at any moment. Reluctant to part ways, William gathers the courage to kiss her. That brief kiss transforms everything. Their interactions shift and they embark on simple dates, browsing shopping centers, sharing meals, and laughing over little things. Gradually, their feelings deepen. Although Anna still grapples with the fear of her true identity being revealed, William's sincerity and kindness gradually ease her worries. On top of that, William proves himself through hard work, landing a position at a prestigious New York company. It feels like a hopeful sign for their future, suggesting that once Anna returns to New York, they can continue building something meaningful together. Then, out of nowhere, shocking news arrives: Catherine cancels the auction of her entire art collection. Claire suspects a conspiracy from competitors and orders a full investigation to uncover who has been secretly contacting the major client. No one expects the answer to point toward Anna. After the meeting concludes, William unexpectedly shows up, looking for her. Panicking, Anna quickly pulls him away, fearing her co-workers might see them together. What follows is a heated argument. Anna insists Catherine's decision has nothing to do with her and that she has simply been doing her job at Irwin's. However, William feels it isn't that straightforward. As Catherine's son, her actions impact both of them. The tension escalates when William admits his disappointment, believing the auction was the pinnacle of Anna's career and feeling betrayed by the lack of mutual understanding in their relationship. As he walks away, regret washes over Anna. She questions if her words were too harsh and whether she hurt him more than she realized. For a moment, she hopes everything will just blow over. But then, a message from Suzette sends her heart sinking. The truth is out: the art exhibition has publicly posted a photo of her with Catherine. There's nowhere left to hide. Faced with Renee and Suzette's scornful looks and Claire's harsh questioning, Anna finally confesses everything, including her conversations with Catherine about the meaning of love behind the artworks. But this confession proves fatal. Anna is accused of impersonating a director, jeopardizing a crucial partnership, and causing significant losses for the company. With cold approval from the London director, Anna is fired without hesitation. In an instant, she loses the job she worked so hard to achieve and the dream she fought for with all her heart. Dragging her heavy suitcase, Anna sits alone on a park bench, completely lost in thought. After a long internal struggle, she makes a decision: it's time to be brave and embrace her true self. She goes to see William's parents, humbly admitting her mistakes to Catherine. She confesses her firing, her impersonation as a director, and how it all began with the auction partnership. To Anna's surprise, Catherine doesn't scold her. There's no anger or judgment, just a calm demeanor that leaves Anna feeling more confused. Then something even more unexpected happens. Catherine and her husband applaud. It's in that moment Anna realizes the truth. Catherine has known about her real identity for quite some time. Canceling the auction wasn't an act of anger, it was a smart strategy to negotiate better terms. From the start, Catherine recognized Anna's talent and potential. Even after learning that Anna had once pretended to be a director, Catherine treated her with respect and admiration. Now, as Anna walks back into the office with William's parents, she does so as her true self, not a facade. Catherine readily agrees to continue their partnership, but with one condition: a 2% reduction in commission and full responsibility for the auction handed over to Anna. With such a significant client returning, Claire has no choice but to comply. Just like that, Anna secures her job back and achieves something remarkable for the company. The same people who once dismissed her now greet her with friendly smiles. Thanks to Anna's careful planning and innovative marketing strategies, the auction becomes a massive success, exceeding all expectations. Yet, the guilt she carries prompts her to take one more step. She seeks out William at the school where he teaches and opens up to him. This time, she speaks honestly, apologizing for her deception while clarifying that her true feelings were never fake. Although her ambition may have led her astray, her feelings for him have always been genuine. She longs for a fresh start, free from status or pretense. However, fate doesn't immediately reunite them. Even as Anna now sits in first class, the very seat she once only dreamed of, her heart feels emptier than she had hoped. 6 months later, Anna realizes her dream of opening her own art gallery. On the grand opening day, a small, familiar object catches her eye, a tiny salt and pepper shaker, reminiscent of the one she almost took from the plane. When she turns around, her heart skips a beat. Standing there is the man from that life-changing encounter in first class. This time, there are no misunderstandings. Anna chooses to be honest, not just with William, but with herself. She acknowledges that her ambition had once pushed her too far, but her love was always real. William, who once felt betrayed, comes to understand that what drew him to her was never her title or the image she portrayed, it was her courage, passion, and authenticity all along. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button and share it with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a recap.